Yo, what's going on, guys? OEX here, and welcome aboard the Oriental Express. Today we're going to be starting a manager career, and if you've seen my welcome video, you know there's only one team that I want to manage, and that's Real Madrid. So let's get into this. Just look at this team right now: Benzema, Rodriguez, Ronaldo, Bale, Modric, Cruz, Marcelo, Ramos, Pepe, Carvajal, Naves. It's just a sick team. Not only are they sick, they're one of the most wealthiest European teams as well, with 72 million transfer budget and a 2.7 million weekly wages. So that's going to be a lot of fun in the transfer window. Alright, I'm not that good against the AI, so we're going to keep the match difficulty professional. But if it's too easy for us, we'll move it on to world class. Half length's going to be 6 minutes, lenient. Currency, we're going to switch it to dollars so I can understand what kind of money I'm spending and how much. European competition in first season. Is that even a question when you're talking about Real Madrid? They're in the Champions League every single year. So we're going to go ahead and do the Champions Cup here. We're going to complete the initial random thing. And then we're going to seed it again with seeded teams. We're going to draw again with seeded teams. We get Group D, and Juventus, Wolfsburg, and CL Bruges are in our group, which isn't a bad group. Juventus is probably our biggest threat. Wolfsburg's okay. They could cause us a little bit of trouble. CL Bruges I'm not too worried about. So that's a good looking group right there. Alright, let's change our name to OEX. OEX, Mr. OEX taking over. Nationality, we're American. We gotta be United States. Skin tone light, a little bit tan, brown. What do you guys think? Let's go for medium. Real Madrid pawned their new boss OEX. We're about to destroy every competition. We're about to destroy the league. We're about to win everything. No need to ponder. So part of FIFA 16 is this preseason tournament right here. I don't think I'm going to do it because we have enough money. Real Madrid is a wealthy team already. And I don't think we need, what, 10, 12 million is the most you can win max? I don't think we need all that. So I'm going to go ahead and decline here. I don't think you guys want to see that either. It's a bunch of boring preseasons and stuff. So alright, first day as boss. Let's go see the inbox, see what people are saying. Got league objectives. Should look for a fullback, scouting report, domestic cup objective. All pretty standard stuff when you start a career mode. Alright, let's go take a look at the squad right now. Look at this amazing squad. We got Ronaldo, Benzema, and Bale up front. In the midfield we got James, Cruz, and Modric. And in defense, we have Marcelo, Ramos, Pepe, Carvajal, and we got Navas in goal. One real quick change we're going to make here is Pepe for Varane. It's something that I wish they would do more in real life and give Varane more playing time. He's a great young center back. Look at that, 82 rating, and Pepe's 84. So he's not too far away from Pepe, and Pepe's aging. Pepe is what, 32 years old? Yeah, Pepe's getting old. So we're going to bring in Varane here, develop this young center back into a beast. Play alongside Ramos. On the bench we got Isco, Hesse, Kovacic, Danilo, Arbeloa, Casilla. Got a bunch of other players in reserves like Casemiro, Nacho Fernandez, Vazquez here. We also have the youngster Odegaard here, 69 rated, 16 years of age. He's a player with nice potential. I love developing young players into beasts. That's one of my favorite things to do in career mode. So Odegaard's a nice player to look out for. He's going to come up on the rise in my management era. Just taking this real quick look at the squad. Benzema is our only real striker that we have. Below him is this Borja Mayoral kid. I don't know how you say that. Mayoral. I don't know. But his first name is Borja. That's all I know. 18 years of age, 64 rated. Not the best of backup strikers to have in your squad. So we might look up for another striker in the transfer window. One of the emails said that we needed to look for a fullback. I think we're set on fullbacks. We have Marcelo on the left, and then we got Carvajal and Danilo for the right hand side. So I think we're all set there. I don't know why they suggested that. Alright, so that's the squad. Pretty solid squad. Definitely one of the best in the world. Also some players that we have loaned out that will be coming back to us I think next year. We have Coentrao, Cheryshev, Mascarell, Silva. Two players I really want to focus on that we have out on loan is this kid right here, Asensio, and this center back Vallejo. They are two great potential players, and with the right training will become beasts. Right here we got Asensio, the cam, 19 years old, 75 rated. That's really great for a 19-year-old. And then we have the center back Vallejo, 18 years old, one rating lower than Asensio, 74 rated for an 18-year-old, also very great. They're both out on loan, so hopefully they can continue to grow when they're out on loan, getting experience. But they're two players that to look out for. But yeah, that's the squad. Pretty solid squad. A lot of talent there, a lot of young talent as well, especially these two on loan here. So like I said, I love developing young players, and I also love bringing in young players to the squad. And right here, youth staff right here, that's exactly what we can do. We can hire some youth scouts, and they can go out wherever we want them to and bring in nice talent. So we're gonna hire some scouts here. Alright, another thing I like doing when I'm hiring scouts is hiring scouts that preferably have 5 stars in experience and judgment, or at least 1, and then the other one has 4 stars. So that's what I look in the scout. Right here we don't get any of that, so we're gonna wait on that because every like week or so the scouts change and we can hopefully get a better scout. So we're gonna wait on this and hopefully we can get a better agent. Alright, the transfer window is now open, and one of the players I want to look at is David Alaba, the left back from Bayern Munich. He's 85 rated, 23 of age. He's young. He's one of the best left backs there is. I know we have Marcelo, but I really like David Alaba way better than I do Marcelo. So I want to try to see if we can make this move. They rate him at $38 million. So that's what we're going to throw at him. Let's see, they want 48 to 56 million. But what I like to do when I bid on players is I like to bid the value of it. So right here you see the value, that's 38 million. So that's what I'm going to bid. If they reject it, which they most likely will, I bump my bid up to the lowest of the range that they say that he's worth, which is 48 to 56. So if they decline this, which they will, I'm going to come back and bid the 48 million, and usually that works for me. So it's just a little tip for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and do 38 million here. Also, with us bidding on Alaba, there's not really much of a need for Marcelo anymore, and I hate wasting players and sitting them on the bench and wasting their talent. That's one of my pet peeves in real life football, when teams just bring in players and they don't even play them. So we're not going to do that to Marcelo. Maybe we'll add him as a counterweight for David Alaba if they want more money, and if they do accept our David Alaba bid, maybe we'll just sell Marcelo as it is. Alright, another player I want to look at is this Polish goalkeeper, Drakowski. He plays in a team, I don't know what league it is, but it's Jagiellonia, something like that. He's a really great goalkeeper to develop. I think he's rated like 71 or something. Goalkeepers in this game, in FIFA 16, they grow like really fast, especially with this new training that they implemented this year. With training and with the regular growth, goalkeepers grow really fast. I know we have Naves and Casilla in that goalkeeper position right now. I really don't like either of those players. I don't think they're that great of goalkeepers. I mean, Naves is killing it in real life right now, but I really don't like them. I mean, they're okay for us to be playing in like a couple years. That's why I'm going for a young goalkeeper right here. So to develop him over those couple years, and then when Naves and Casilla get older, we're gonna bring in Drakowski as our main goalkeeper. You can see here is an exciting prospect. Usually I just go in for a low ball bid since I don't know anything about him, and then they'll come back at me for what he really is worth. But I'm not going to do that, because since we didn't accept the preseason invites, we have a lot of time. So we're just going to ask one of our scouts to scout him, and then he'll give us the correct feedback of how much he's worth and all that. So we're just going to do that. Paul Pogba, one of the most exciting young talents in the world right now, 86 rated, 22 years old. I want to get him for Real Madrid. He's worth 56 million. They rate him between 70 to 83 million. I'm going to offer them Toni Kroos, because although he's a great midfielder, I don't think he's on the level of Paul Pogba. I'd rather have Paul Pogba than Toni Kroos, and that's just how I feel. I love Paul Pogba. Toni Kroos is great. He's great for the Real Madrid team in real life. So we're gonna try to see if they'll take a straight swap right here. Alright, on to that striker position I was talking about. We have Mbolo here. He's great. He's I forget what rating he is, maybe like a 78 or something like that. 18 years old, really great prospect. Again, we don't know much about him, just like the Polish goalkeeper, so we're gonna scout him first before we make a bid for him. But he is my primary target for that backup striker position. He's young, he's good, and he has a lot of potential. Alright, the last person I want to look at is Çalhanoğlu from Bayern Leverkusen. I know we have Isco, Ames, we got a great bunch of midfielders, Kovacic, but I really like Çalhanoğlu in this game. I like how he plays. I think he'd be a great addition for this squad. So again, we don't know anything about him, no scouting information whatsoever, so we're gonna go ahead and send a scout to go give us some more information about him. But yeah, that's all the players that I really want to go after right now. If there's someone you'd like me to go after, leave it in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. Let's go ahead and go sell some players right now, see what players that we don't need. One player that I don't need right now that I want to sell is Pepe. He's getting old. He's 84 rating. He could get us a little bit of money. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him on the transfer list. Alright, like I was saying before, part of the new career mode in FIFA 16, they've added these training drills. This is probably one of my favorite additions to FIFA 16 because, like I said, I love developing young players. So we're gonna go ahead and add some drills, add some players to the drills, and start training our players. Alright, these are the two players I'm gonna train in our first session. Odegaard and Kovacic, two young great midfielders, both with great potential. I'm gonna simulate all of these, all the training, because I don't think you guys want to see me sit here and play skill moves. So I'm gonna simulate all this. Alright, Kovacic did real great. He got A's on both of his drills. Odegaard did well in his perfect delivery, but he got D's and beat your man in chance creation. Alright, we're gonna sim these next couple days and see if anyone comes back to us about our transfer offers. Oh sweet, Juventus comes back to us and they accept our offer for a straight swap of Paul Pogba and Toni Kroos, and I'm gonna accept that 100%. I don't know anyone who would refuse this offer. Toni Kroos is 25 years old, 87 rating, and Paul Pogba is 22, 86 rating. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept this deal, submit this contract offer. He wants $275,000 for his salary weekly wage, and then he wants 4 years of contract. So I'm gonna give that to him and hopefully accept his contract offer, and we're gonna bring him to the squad. Okay, Bayern Munich rejects our offer for David Alaba. Obviously I thought that was gonna happen. We bid too low for him. So what I'm gonna do is, now that I thought about it a little bit, I am gonna try to offer them Marcelo, because if we get Alaba, we don't need Marcelo, and I don't want to see Marcelo just sit on the bench. So we're going to give Marcelo here. How much is Marcelo worth? 23. They want 73. So we're going to keep the 38 million bid, and we're going to give Marcelo to them, see what they say about that. Go ahead and sim it a little bit more forward. Alright, we get a transfer off here for Ames. It's from Bayern Munich. They're willing to offer $79.5 million. My crew says that Ames is worth between 85 to $101 million. I don't want to sell Ames. He's young, he's a great talent, someone that'll probably be one of the best players down the years. So what I'm going to do is tell them to give me an outrageous amount of money, and hopefully they get scared off by that and not want to bid on Ames anymore. Fuck you guys. However, they do accept the David Alaba for Marcelo and $38 million bid. Now I might have gave them too much money with Marcelo, but that's okay. You know, we're wealthy, we don't care. We spend as much money as we want. But we do get Alaba, which is awesome. I love Alaba. I'm definitely gonna bring him to the squad. He wants $210,000 a week, 4 years. We're gonna give that to him. Alright, so these are the players that I'm training this week. We got Odegaard back in here because I really want to develop him. We got Varane, we got Hesse. Alright, Odegaard gets a B in his chance creation, which boosts up 3 stats: attacking position, finishing, and shot power. Varane gets a D, Hesse gets a C. That's not so good for them. Alright, let's go ahead and sim this some more. Alright, we're making moves, Paul Pogba accepts his contract. We're going to bring him to the squad. No money spent. We lose Kroos though, which I'm okay with. We lose a little bit of our wage budget. That's okay as well. We bring in Paul Pogba. Great addition to the squad. And then we get our scouting reports back on Mbolo and Çalhanoğlu. So my scouts are saying that his value is 9 million, but let's go see how much he is really worth. 11 to 12 million. So what I'm gonna do is do my trick again, offer him what they value him at, $9 million. See what they have to say about that. If they come back and deny it, we'll do the 11.1 million. Alright, also Çalhanoğlu, 79 rated, $15 million value, 18.8 to 22.1 million is what they want. We're gonna do 15 million. Just look at that midfield now. It was good when Kroos was there, but now Pogba is there. That's just, it's gonna be insane. This team's gonna be sick. When we get Alaba to replace Marcelo, it's gonna be even better. Alright, we're gonna sim it again. Alright, we simmed it a little bit more again. Alaba accepts his contract, which is sweet. Bring in Alaba for Marcelo and $38 million. Again, rate Alaba so hard. Better than Marcelo in my opinion. We're gonna bring him into the squad and make our defense that much more solid. We also get a offer for Isco. Alright, now this one is interesting because we are going after Çalhanoğlu, another cam. And if we do bring him in, I don't know how that playing time between all the cams are going to be. We got Ames, Isco, and Çalhanoğlu. But it's a move that I potentially want to make. Let's counter offer them, what, 80 million? Let's see if they bite on that. If they do, then they can have him. Alright, let's sim this a couple more times. Basel comes back to us and says that Embolo is too valuable for them, so they reject our offer. They say they want 16.5 million. They'll consider selling him. Let's do the trick. I forget how much he was going for, like his minimum, what they wanted. So let's do 11 right here, and hopefully my trick works and they accept that. We also get our scouting report for Drakowski here, that Polish goalkeeper, setting prospect, 17 years of age, 71 rated. His value is 3 million. They want between 3.7 to 4.3, so we're gonna go ahead and do that 3 million. Damn, now Leverkusen rejects our offer for Çalhanoğlu. They say they want 29 million. Give you 20 million, how about that? We also get a transfer offer for Hesse to Barcelona. Hell no. I'm not selling anyone to Barcelona. Not even someone that I'm potentially not going to play all that often. So, no. Fuck Barcelona. I'm not giving anybody to our rivals. So, alright, we get an email here saying that Polish goalkeeper is also in talks with another team. They bid 4 million for him. We only bid 3 million. So we're gonna have to go back and improve our offer if we have any chance of getting him. So we're gonna go ahead and go up 1 more million than they did and do 5 million. Also, Arsenal rejects our counteroffer for Isco, but they did improve it to 68.5 million. I don't know if I should sell him or not, but for the right price, I guess we can sell him. Let's do 78 million. Let's see what they say. Alright, back at it with the training. We got Odegaard and Kovacic again, just like we did the first session of training. So we're gonna go ahead and train them. They do horribly here, especially Kovacic. He gets 2 Fs in his trainings. No one else has made any moves except us. We brought in Pogba and Alaba, and then other than that, no one has made any moves. Alright, we simmed a little bit more and we get a whole bunch of offers for a whole bunch of different players. Right here we get an offer for Carvajal from Napoli for $24 million. Carvalho is one of 2 right backs that we have him, and we also have Danilo. So it wouldn't be that much of a blow to lose him. But that being said, I don't want to lose him. So if they do give me a good amount of money, then I'll potentially think about selling him. So let's do 45 for him right there. Sevilla also gives us a bid for Keylor Navas for 22.5 million. Right now I don't want to sell Keylor Navas, but maybe later on when we get that Polish goalkeeper and he develops into a beast, maybe then we'll sell him. So right now I'm going to reject the offer. Oh, Man United comes at us with a $58 million bid for Karim Benzema. I don't know if I want to sell Benzema, but if they give me like a crazy amount of money, then bye bye Benzema. So we're going to do 100 mil, and then we get rejected by Leverkusen and Basel again. Basel really wants 16 mil for Embolo. Let's do 14 million. I know it's not that much cheaper, so we're gonna go see this Çalhanoğlu. They still want 29 million for him. Let's go ahead and give them 24. There has finally been a move other than Paul, Pogba, and Alba. Salvio from Benfica goes to Monaco for $17 million. Alright, here we go. We get a scout for our youth squad that has 5 stars in experience and 4 stars in judgment. This is exactly the kind of scout that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign this scout right here from Spain, Feliciano Maldonado. Alright, now we finally have a scout for our youth squad, but I'm not going to send them out just yet. I like to have all of my scouts hired, and then I'll send them out all at the same time. So then when they come back to me, I'll have 3 reports to look at, and I like doing it that way. So I'm going to wait until I get 2 other scouts. Right now, there's not really any scouts that I want to hire that meets my requirements, so I'm not gonna hire anyone just yet. We're gonna wait on that. However, in the catalog, there is a option in the career mode section to buy a scout to go out and find a future talent. So that's what I did. This email right here, scout has been dispatched. I have sent our best scout out to search through his scouting network and find us a lad with great talent and the potential to be world class. Expect more on this in the next few weeks. So what that does is it sends out a scout, and then he brings back a young talent that is supposed to be with high potential, maybe probably up to the 90s. We're gonna go ahead and sim more of this. So finally, Jagiellonia, the team with the Polish goalkeeper, accept our offer of 5 million for this goalkeeper right here. I'm gonna go ahead and accept it, give him what he wants, 30,000 weekly, and then 4 years in contract. He's not gonna cost us a lot. Very cheap player, very great potential. It's going to be a great addition to the squad. Also Arsenal comes back on us for Isco. They offered us the same amount of money, 68.5 million for Isco. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to not sell him this season. I'm going to play this season and see how I play and who I play with and what kind of rotation I get into the squad. And then maybe if I don't use him that much, I'll sell him next season or even the next transfer window. So we're going to reject this right now. And then maybe we'll contemplate on selling him later on. Oh, this is a big one. We get a transfer offer for Sergio Ramos from Chelsea. They're gonna give us 46.5 million for Ramos. Are they kidding me? I know he's really old, 29 years old, but 46.5 million for one of the best defenders in the world right now? I don't think they're gonna get away with that. And I don't want to sell Sergio Ramos in the first place, so I'm gonna reject this. Fuck Chelsea. They're not getting Sergio Ramos for that, especially for that amount of money. We get some transfer offers here, and a lot of teams coming back to us about our counter offers. But I'm going to skip to these real quick because this is big. We get Bayern Leverkusen to accept the Çalhanoğlu deal, and we get Basel to accept the Embolo deal. So first right here, Basel accept the $14 million bid for Embolo. He wants 80,000, so we're going to give him 80,000, and he wants 4 years. We're going to give him 4 years. Offer him that contract. Next up is Çalhanoğlu. Bayern Leverkusen accept the 24 million bid for him. He wants 140. And then he wants 4 years, so we're going to submit that to him. Hopefully he comes back and accepts it. Okay, so Jakowski, the goalkeeper that we're going after, he rejects his contract because he wants to know the role at our club. I'm going to give him the same amount of money, 30,000, and then 4 years, and I'm going to tell him he's going to be a future first team player. Okay, so someone finally gives us an offer for Pepe. It's Arsenal for 15 million. We value him at 18, so let's see if we can get that 18. Alright, once again we got Odegaard and Kovacic in training. We're going to go ahead and train them. Same drills, simulate all these. Alright, it's looking better. Odegaard gets improvement in stamina and I think short pass. And then Kovacic here gets a upgrade. I don't think he did get upgraded, but he did well on his training, so he gets a lot of experience. We get another transfer offer for Keylor Navas. It's from Southampton this time. Again, I'm not going to sell him. He's our #1 goalkeeper right now, so we're going to reject this offer. Çalhanoğlu accept this contract offer. We're going to accept this. Brings our transfer budget down to 42 million and our wage budget down to 215, which is not so bad. We can still have room to buy who else do we need to buy? Embolo. Still gives us some room to buy Embolo, so that's a deal we're gonna make. New signing arriving, Çalhanoğlu. Welcome to Real Madrid. Okay, so the goalkeeper deal went through. Jakowski accepts his contract. He accepts that he's gonna be a future first team player. He's not gonna see that much playing time, but he's gonna develop under us. So we're gonna go ahead and accept this. Brings our wages down to 37 million and 185. Alright, Arsenal come back and they agree to the 18 million for Pepe. So they're gonna go ahead and match it, and then they're gonna go ahead and swoop up Pepe for 18 million. So I'm okay with that. Pepe's been good for us over the years, but it's time for us to move on. It's time for us to give Varane a chance. Here, Embolo declines his contract offer because he too wants to understand his role. So I'm gonna give him the same thing that we did, 84 years, and I'm gonna give him a squad rotations role there. Alright, back to the scouts. We finally get another scout that has 5 stars in one and 4 stars in another. This time it's opposite from the first scout we got. He has 5 stars in judgment and 4 stars in experience. Luis Godin, he's going to be our next youth squad scout. Let's go see the next set of scouts. Hopefully there's a good scout there. Yes, there is. There's a scout from Germany, Maximilian Mayer. 5-star experience, 4-star judgment. We're going to go ahead and pick him up. And now that's 3 scouts. And now we can start sending them out. And hopefully they'll find us a nice young talent. Alright, for our first scout, I want to send him to the USA. As an American, it is my duty to bring in American youngsters and develop them. The US really hasn't produced any great talent, so I think it's my duty to get someone from the United States, develop him into a world-class player, and make a name for the United States. Luis Godin, he's gonna go to Brazil. Germany scout, just because he's from Germany, I'm gonna send him to Germany. He speaks the language, he's familiar with the surroundings, familiar with people there, so I'm gonna send him to Germany. Hopefully he can bring us some grade A talent. Pepe finally moved to Arsenal. He made his move. We get 15.5 from the deal, and then here Embolo accept his contract, and we're gonna go ahead and sign him up. And I think that's the last player that we're signing this window. So that brings our wages down to 32 million and then 265,000 for wages. So we still have a little bit of money to play around in the transfer window if we need to. This is the last signing I'm going to make for this episode, and this is where I'm going to end it. So next episode is going to be the start of the season, and then maybe if you guys want, you guys can comment below and tell me who to get, and maybe who's a great potential player, who's a great young player to get. and then maybe I'll go after them in the remaining time in the transfer window. So that's gonna be next episode, and we're gonna start the season off. So we're gonna sign Embolo here. All right, so here's Embolo, fresh into the squad. We're gonna bring him in for, let's bring him in for Arbeloa. We don't really need 2 right backs. All right, I know I said I was gonna end the video, but when I saw Embolo, I had to scroll all the way up, and I saw all these players that we have. Players that I'm not going to use. So we're going to go ahead and send some of these players on loan. Let's add him into the loan list for a year. Let's add him into the loan list for a year. Let's add him to the loan list for a year. Let's add this guy for loan. Let's give this guy on loan. Nope, not short loan. For a 1-year loan. Let's add this guy to the loan list. Alright, yeah, that's all the players we're going to loan out right now. Hopefully, in the remaining time of the transfer window, some teams come back to us and actually take them out on loan. They'll get more experience than they will sitting on the bench. Alright, yeah, that's the last thing I'm going to do for this episode. We made some major moves. We brought in Embolo. We brought in Çalhanoğlu. We brought in Pogba for Cruz. We brought in Alaba for Marcelo and some money. We brought in the young goalkeeper. We've improved our squad. Our defense is a lot solid with Alaba in there. Our midfield is more solid with Pogba in there. I'm pretty happy with the moves we made. So it's gonna be a fun season. We still have about like $32 million to play with in the transfer window. I think there's like maybe 4 weeks left in it. So maybe if you guys want to comment down below players that maybe you want to see me buy, preferably young players with a lot of potential. If you guys have any suggestions, leave that down in the comments down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you like the moves we made, drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more Real Madrid career modes. It's gonna be epic, it's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be awesome. And as always, thank you for boarding Orient to Express, and until next time, peace.